Let's start first off with Ford. As we've been talking about for some time, it is a truck and SUV world that we live in here in the United States. So when it comes to manufacturing those vehicles, the automakers are making the investments to support those vehicles. Good example, today Ford announcing that it will invest $1 billion on its plants in the south side of Chicago, adding 500 jobs. Again, this is all for the new Explorer. Production will begin there in the next couple of months for this new SUV. We're in a truck revolution, and the plants that build the SUVs and the pickup trucks, that's where the investment is going. Here's the reason why. Truck sales were up 10% last year. You're not putting money into a plant that builds cars. That's why certain plants where they primarily build cars and sedans, those are being phased out. Take a look at shares of Ford, the stock under pressure today for a variety of reasons. But overall, you know why this stock is stuck under $9 a share? Wall Street is waiting to find out what the further restructuring details will be when the company announces them in the next couple of months. There are some white-collar job cuts that have been rumored. Whether or not that actually develops, we'll have to wait and see. Another stock under pressure in the auto sector, Fiat Chrysler, reported quarterly earnings today. And the guidance for 2019, it was disappointing, and that's the reason the stock was down basically 12% all day long. The guidance for 2019, they're expecting a profit a little over $7.6 billion. Before the call today, the analysts were expecting a profit of $8.3 billion. That's why they're bringing down their numbers, and that's why the stock is under pressure.
Phil, on the point of Fiat Chrysler, was that U.S. guidance that was disappointing that dragged it lower? I know it's got a little bit more international exposure, and there was also some one-off items and diesel emissions fines.
No, that's overall corporate, the guidance for the corporation overall. But remember, when you talk about North America and the United States, that's where the bulk of the profits are made. 85% of the money comes from North America. Europe is a struggle to a certain extent, but that's not the biggest concern that's out there right now. It's the fact that they have a combination of higher fines because of what's going on with emissions and the diesel investigations and higher capital expenditures. Put those two together, and that came in higher than expected in the eyes of many analysts.